I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday and I'm super excited about what I found because we were talking about embellishing, and the more I think of and look at options, the more I really want to do this one up because I used to do the beading on the wedding gowns. I feel like this is such a nice incorporation for me of that previous life. Essentially, I haven't done it in a long time. I really haven't beaded anything for a long time. So the more I got to looking and the more I kind of was brainstorming, I was really excited. So I'll show you what I found. I took some footage of like really neat, if not usable, inspirational items. I want to show you the first thing I got. It has nothing to do with the mermaid though. In their trims and ribbons, this is cool, and I thought it would make a really neat purse strap, like a bag strap. It's just really cool, and I love that it's double-sided. And then these, oh, I love them. So I know there's this big controversy right now because crochet could technically be done by machine. It's just not, because why would they? It would take more time and effort. But it's not that it can't be. It's not that it's impossible. It's that there's no reason to. And so if you see something crocheted, as a rule, it's gonna maybe be made in less than ideal situations. However, this is not hand crocheted. It's machine done. You can tell because there's like a backing, a bobbin essentially. So I'm still trying to figure out how exactly it's done. But I just thought this was so stinking cute, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I just love it. It would be a cute headband. Oh, but purse strap, you name it, it would be so cute. I saw a purse strap in the airport the other day and it was precious. Okay, so let's talk about our mermaid. So I took the picture with me because you want to have that in front of you at all times. So originally I was talking about sequins, the flat sequins, and I couldn't actually find any sequins at Hobby Lobby. So I don't know if I just wasn't looking or if it's not something they carry anymore. I don't know. But I found some things that I am really excited about. So first of all, for her hair, I'm going to do some just highlights. I think maybe especially in the lighter areas, and then maybe all over, but just to kind of give her some shimmer. The other option here would be to use like a red metallic thread, and that might be a better option because I don't want to put so many beads on this thing that it's heavy, like too heavy. So I might end up doing a metallic thread on her hair. It also kind of fits with the hair theme, because you already can get like the metallic tinsel in your hair. I love that, by the way. So I might do something like that with her instead, now that I think of that. But for the tail, that's where I talked about doing the sequins, like in that scallop. But I looked around for a couple different options. What I did end up finding, these little seed beads I think would be really pretty all over. I couldn't find the actual color that I wanted. Like I wanted a darker magenta to match, I don't know if I want to match the darker or the lighter of her, but anyway, I think these would be pretty. But then I did find, apparently I bought two of the same thing, but that's okay because look at that color. Is that not amazing? So it kind of reads, a dark rainbow, a dark magenta and green and blue, and I think it's perfect. So I think I'm going to use this for her tail. I like the idea of these because the length will kind of give me even numbers. Like I would have counted these, so like, say there's 15 beads in a scallop. Okay, great. But in this case, it's going to be like 4 or 5. And so I think it'll be a lot better of a process to use these. And then I just like the look of them. I think they're really, really cool. I love the color. So I think that'll be fun. And then the other thing I got was, you know, down in the bottom, we've got a lot to work with, and it's kind of dark and mysterious. So I got these to maybe do some seaweeds. Look, there's a random white bead in there. But again, I don't want it to be like just beading. I want to use different things. So that's where I went to the next style or two over, and I saw some incredible things, mainly, okay, seashells, which I think would be really cool. I could also do some embroidering of seashells. I definitely want to embroider some coral, and then I'll quilt, I think, the idea of fish and that. I think I really want an octopus above her head, or like next to her head, I think, you know, with just the tentacles kind of going everywhere. So I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, so there are so many options just all over, and I'm really excited about it. I think it would be neat to use maybe some like natural fiber yarn, maybe to get some driftwood going, or I don't know, but there's so many options and I'm really excited about it. And then I realized, I mean, like, she's got a bare chest. How cool would it be to have like a necklace on her? And so, but then I was trying to figure out, what would a mermaid wear for a necklace? Like, what's valuable to a mermaid? Because, like, would they wear seashells? I think they would wear seashells the same way we would wear seashells, in that they're readily available, they're cheap. I mean, they're everywhere. Like, we wear seashells as jewelry because they're easy. So I think she would do the same thing. One of her, you know, one of her arms kind of stretching out, I could even put a seashell bracelet on there or something. But I think for her necklace, it would be something more valuable to a mermaid. And I haven't quite figured that out, but there were some really cool pendants at Hobby Lobby, and I think one of the compasses, it really intrigued me. I think that feels like something she would find, you know. It's different. She wouldn't see it every day, you know. You see seashells and rocks and even a sea glass, like that would be cool. That would be cool, but it's more common. But I feel like something that fell off a ship, something that a sailor left behind, would be more meaningful to a mermaid. I don't know, but I mean, it could be a fork. But so I think I'm gonna give her a necklace, because why not? I mean, if I have, you know, a V-neck, I try and put a necklace right in there, and she's got such a nice open space there that I think that would be really fun. So I'm going to do some test runs with my beads and experiment. I think I'm going to, I mean, I know I'm going to quilt her before I bead it, because I certainly don't want to be quilting over the beading. So she's going to be quilted first, and then when I bead, I'll just bead on that top layer. I won't go through the whole quilt sandwich to bead her. I'll just bead that top layer. And then a lot of the embellishments will probably be the same way. I'm just going to quilt her first and then work embellishments. And this is one of those things where, I mean, it could go on forever. Maybe it will. Maybe it'll just be an ongoing project, and anytime I see something I like, I'll stick it on the quilt. But I think there's just so much inspiration to be had. So have fun with it. If you're going to embellish yours, have fun with it, and maybe look at unusual things. Look for things that you wouldn't have thought of, you know. Go through the yarn department, go through the jewelry and you know, even scrapbooking, or you know, something that maybe you wouldn't have thought of before. Definitely let me know your vote on the necklace, because like I said, I kind of have my vote. I know which of those compasses I like the most, so let me know if there's one that stood out to you that you love, and I'm really excited about that. So I will see you soon. Happy sewing.